Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Tennessee Titans. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go, Riggs! Go! Riggs! Riggs! Hey, smash! Ready, ready!
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Options galore here, second and a few inches.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Panther 60! Panther 60! Ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, Smith! Get it!
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 41 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season.
Let's go! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Let's go!
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Now 2nd and 5.
Ready? Cougar 19! Ready?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom! Quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Chap alert! Chap alert!
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18! Cougar 19!
Now Ward.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chimere Dike.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Titans are on the board here first in the season opener. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30.
The 27.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Mixon.
And they'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
3rd and 3.
Here we go.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
Oh, what a move. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley.
Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Houston.
Isaiah Likely.
65 yards.
And the Texans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Viking, 18. Janet. 18 Cardinal, 18, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
To throw, here's Ward.
Throw to the right, caught by Cockrell.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
7-7, our score after one. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, Ward.
And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the 1st down.
Check smash.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
1st and 10.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Play action. Stroud now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Now Stroud.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud.
To Mixon on the check down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 10. Valdez-Scantling in motion left. Stroud completes this out wide.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Marquez Valdez-Scantling from 10 yards out.
And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Street, wrap all 80.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Down to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Hands it off out of the gun.
He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
Throwing now, Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Ready, set.
Here's another second and goal, this time from half the distance closer.
Let's go. 70 line. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go down in the field of play. So they say no to the field goal try. And time has run out on this first half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
A gain of 53 yards.
Back to Mixon on first down.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 69 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
18. That's it.
Slot man moves right.
From the gun, he'll hand this on.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
18. What's up?
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
South. 11.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Texans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your product is just not the same to us. We're dealing with dangerous.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Here's Ward. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
5 yards on the play. That's good for a Titans first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Throwing is Ward. That's complete to DK.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Ready, break. Come on, go.
To throw is Ward. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready, Viking 18, 76.
Again, it's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO.
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Chimere Dike
already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he's going to be out of bounds here as his guys will have it to start the fourth. As time has run out on quarter number 3. Back now in Nashville. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On the quick, right? 18, what's that? 19 Texas.
Stroud off the play fake. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
It's second down.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Play action. Here's Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On third down, Mixon. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Ball in a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones, because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. Going up top. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll give it to Mixon. And he gets it a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Here's Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got it. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go.
18.
Stroud keeps it.
Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity.
And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
This is 1st and 10.
Go street. Rig alert.
Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And he hits him in stride. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
60 Bison.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Going for it, here's Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hawk 70. Go, Rig, go. Rig, Lion. Hawk. Ready.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Off play action, Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?